Because many women don't lack confidence, they just lack that ability to give themselves permission to decide, to choose, to do something different. I describe confidence like a sat-nav. It only starts working when you're moving. And so if you're stuck and not moving, you're not going to build confidence. All our life we wait for mum to say yes and we wait for the teacher to give us permission. Didn't get the role. And I just thought, why not? I revised, I did everything. I then, after that, decided, that's it. I'm going to master how to... After that, any job I applied for, I'd get. Because you'll get your result if you put the effort in.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
To Table Talk with
My
Tina.
pleasure.
Yes, so I know you from the retreats. They're extraordinary. They're lovely female entrepreneur. Someone I respect who reached out to me on Facebook.
Yes.
And since then, I've been joining her event, the Grey Retreat, the Bloom Retreats, and met a lot of lovely warriors, the ladies. And Doreen was teaching us something really valuable. Cannot forget about it, about storytelling. And that embedded in my mind. I really want Doreen to come to the podcast, and then to talk about her journey and how that inspired her and to where she is now. Yeah, would you like to introduce yourself?
Oh my goodness, where do I start? So, one of my deepest passions is empowering women. It always has been to enable women to step into confidence, to build that inner confidence, because it all starts from within. And for me, being an introvert, people don't believe I'm an introvert, but I actually am. Being known as always being quiet and knowing what that feels like as a woman.
Yeah.
But that doesn't define who you are, because we know the world's noisy. We know we live in a world that's very extroverted. It supports, being extroverted, loud, noisy. But why can't the quiet woman be brilliant as well? And give herself that permission to be brilliant and to be good. And so that's why I've been on a mission, still am on a mission, to really help women and direct them and guide them to bloom.
In your program, The Bloom, how would you encourage women to have the confidence in them?
I would say they need to give themselves permission, because many women don't lack confidence, they just lack that ability to give themselves permission to decide, to choose, to do something different. And so once you can develop the strength to give yourself permission and run with it and go with it, then confidence comes. And confidence, I describe confidence like a sat-nav. It only starts working when you're moving. And so if you're stuck and not moving, you're not going to build confidence. So you have to be moving and taking action, and then confidence will come and flow. And at the Inner Bloom, we had speakers and members, but we also had delegates, guests who felt they were in a safe space, and the feedback was they were given permission to simply explain where they were coming from and to grow, and they loved it.
In your opinion, why women want to get permission?
They wait to feel validated. They lack the strength to decide. And a lot of it does come from being something that may have happened when they were younger. As children, we grow up and we've got, our minds are like sponges, and we may just feel that we have to wait. All our life we wait for mum to say yes, and we wait for the teacher to give us permission. And so we carry those traits, if you like, with us into adulthood. So we wait for somebody to say, oh, yeah, buy that bag. It looks nice. I've been, somebody said, what do you think of this bag, Doreen? And I'm like, well, what do you think of it? You decide.
Yeah.
And so it's natural. It's something that's within us to always wait for permission. And I teach women not to wait, but to decide.
Actually, this is very interesting. So, it's funny enough, a throwback to my student days. So I came abroad, from Hong Kong to London to study in St. Martin's. And it struck me so much because the educational system is so different. And like what you said, I've been waiting for teacher to validate my work. And then one day I take the drawings. I have 6 figures here. And then I ask the teacher, which one you think is the best? I can further develop. He said, you tell me. I'm like, at that time, you know what I thought? The teacher didn't give me the value. I have the consumer, the mentality. Like, why my teacher didn't say anything? Like, I was so sad. Maybe it's not good enough. And then after all, now you're actually telling me something. It's not. It's just because us waiting for permission. He probably at that time saw that in me and just want me to step out of my comfort zone to say, this is my design.
Absolutely.
Interesting. Now, something clicked in my mind. So, in all ages, like, so now I talk about when I was a transitional teenager to 20s. But then I think the lack of confidence somehow in women, even in their young age, it started to grow. But why would that happen? Is that because our parents? Is that because the school system? How can we do it differently? Yeah, for the younger generations.
Definitely comes from childhood. Definitely comes from somebody could have been bullied at school. A teacher may have shouted at somebody. A parent may have scolded you. And so we carry those beliefs with us. And that's why you get those limiting beliefs. And that's why we've got that inner, we've got that voice, that inner critic that critiques us. And so we've just got to learn to turn that voice down, the limiting one, the critical one, and speak up. And going back to what I said earlier about deciding and knowing that you are enough as you are, and the answers are within, and you just need to, once you've given yourself permission, you've decided, be around like-minded women, because this is not an isolated challenge. It's a lot of women feel the same. So when you're in a community around other women going through similar things, you kind of think, oh, right, so you feel that as well. Okay, there's nothing wrong with me now. I can start believing. And so I would say be around like-minded women that are going to elevate and upbuild you as well.
How or when did you came out from that? Like, I need permission, that stage.
I'd say, I've just got to think now. It's probably when, it usually can happen after rejection. And I think I applied for a job once and didn't get it. And it was a job I really, really wanted. It was a job working for an airline, and this job would have been fantastic. And I didn't get the role, and I just thought, why not? I revised, I did everything. And so I then, after that, decided, that's it. I'm going to master how to conduct, be part of an interview, how to give a good interview.
Right.
And from that moment onwards, I always think, right, there is a way. And after that, any job I applied for, I'd get. I mastered the skill. I gave myself permission. I did it. And so now I don't wait, I just do and find, if you like, find the loopholes or find the way around it to get the results you want. Because you'll get your result if you put the effort in, if you've got that consistency, if you've got that determination and that drive, and to keep going, you'll get it.
Okay, so it was through a breakdown and you got a breakthrough.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So then when women grow up, okay, maybe their career, now they get a job, they have the career, then how come in the late 40s to 50s, it seems like there's a dip in women's confidence again. Why did that happen?
It's usually happening because they're losing an identity that no longer serves them. And they feel lost, and don't understand what's happening. Yeah, when you understand that the identity that no longer serves you isn't serving you, then you can start listening more internally to what's happening to your body, to your mind, to your mindset. And so it's at that point it's important for women, because women are not only changing, as you say, from 40 onwards, they're going through other things like menopause, and people start looking at women differently in the workplace, thinking, oh, but it's not that you're getting old, it's that your previous identity is not serving you. It's time now to start listening to what is serving you, what you know to be true, and start going with that. And that is at that age that we need to start listening more to ourselves and our intuition.
Right, and you have the wisdom experience already, so you're able to tell us
It's
what
there,
to do.
absolutely.
Wow. Okay. So so your group seems blooming, really. So how many members you have now?
So we have a combination. We've got trusted members, we have community members. So we have 14 trusted members, and we have hundreds of community members. And Ambitious Ladies of London is a year old. We celebrated a year at the end of January.
Just a year.
Just a year.
Wow.
And so the first year was about looking at what's working, what's not, just putting it out there. We're changing, and what's happening now is that we're giving women the opportunity to decide if they want to stay on the outside looking in, or whether or not they want to get on what is called our leadership pathway, because we're developing leaders. And to taste the leadership pathway, I invite women to come to at least 3 of our events. So when they come along at the end of the 3rd event, they are invited to get on a call and to understand how the pathway works, how it can serve them, how it can support them with their confidence, their mindset, their ability, their growth. And then what I'm finding, I've got a diary full of calls with, ladies have booked calls because they are curious. They've come to the 3 events. They've seen how it works. They see something as, they're noticing a shift in themselves, and they want more, which is good. So we are growing. I'm really excited about it, being that we're just a year old, and we're expanding.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So go back, the time machine, go back a little bit, before 1 year or even longer. I'm not sure how long you have been planned for it. So how that aha moment came to you, that, this is the thing that I really want to do now.
Yeah. So before Ambitious Ladies, I'm a leadership and identity coach, okay? And I've always been about women empowerment, and I've empowered women for years now.
Right.
And my business was called Think You Can, Yes You Can. Yeah, because I'm a strong believer in women thinking and dictating their future through their mindset and their language. And so it started when I saw women working in silos, doing, amazing women, capable women, but just working alone, not giving themselves permission and struggling. And most entrepreneurs will tell you they struggle. Most startups will say because they're doing it alone. So I wanted to create a community of ambitious women to grow together. And that was the aha when I recognised, why are these ladies in my Think You Can, Yes You Can community not growing in themselves, if you like. And what helped them was, once I started creating the community side, and they could bounce off each other and get support, and network, obviously, that's when growth happened.
I see. Okay. So your potential, the group, what would be the future, you think?
For Ambitious Ladies of London, and even though it's got the word London in it, I must say it's not just for Londoners. We are international. We have members from Mauritius, from Greece, from USA and other countries, so Europe and international. The goal, the mission, the vision is to expand across Europe. So have different groups. more like a franchise in different
Yeah.
countries
Yeah.
to expand what we're doing.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the direction of travel.
Cool. So, can you give maybe one or two examples how you help the ladies and to unlock their potential?
Okay, so just by being part of the community for many is life-changing, people have told me. I support them. They have access to me as a coach. They have access to tools. They have access to growth strategies. So, for example, one of the things I strongly recommend is hosting an event, being a host. Because when you're hosting an event, you're in front of your target audience and you can showcase your skills. You're giving your target audience an opportunity to see you. So I train the ladies how to speak confidently, how to speak publicly, how to hold the room, how to create a container. So how to create their own community. So again, going back to that permission, rather than hanging around on the outsides and waiting for permission to be part of a network, why not grow your own? And that's one of the ways I'm doing that. And yeah, the ladies are loving it.
Yeah, so some ladies already hosting their own events.
Absolutely. I've been invited to speak at one of their events next week. So
Lovely.
yeah, they are
Amazing.
indeed.
I'll keep that in mind when I have event. I invite you girls to come along. Yes. So, finally, any tips that you can give to our audience about how to tell their own story? Perhaps?
Yeah, storytelling's important because your origin story, that aha moment story,
Yeah.
not only gives you permission, but it's given others permission to share their story.
Right.
So if I share my story, and I do a lot when I host my events in person and virtually, I get so many people coming to me saying, oh my goodness, I went through that. I experienced that. And so the tip I would say to ladies is don't be afraid to share
Yeah.
who you are at the core.
Yeah.
Don't wait for permission. Make a commitment to yourself
Yeah.
and stick with it. Don't negotiate yourself out of it. And of course, join Ambitious Ladies of London. Come find us and, be part of a community that's growing.
Wow, amazing. So, hi guys. So, I am launching something new called Mansion Darlene. So, Mansion of Aileen, House of Aileen. So, what you can experience is a group of people created together as a group, and you can enjoy like fine dining, you can enjoy retreats, special treatments, but on top of that, you have connection of the people. You can, communicate with like-minded people who value relationship. It's more about the community. So that's the core, the aim of the group. So sign up below, the link below, and then you may know the latest news when it's launched. Thank you. I'm being honored that you were wearing my design today. So thank you for wearing the green outfits, which is really, really Doreen color. So the first time I seen her, she was in green, and today she's in green. And you were talking about why women want to have full hand makeup and dressed up, be the parts. And I do feel sometimes is it like more productive or not? I tend to not to, do it unless I need to go to an event. It seems like it's respecting other people, so I do it. But tell me what you think about fashion, hair, makeup, those kind of things.
Yeah, I mean, some women need to feel dressed before they are ready to show themselves to the world. And I understand that because that used to be me. I'd have to have the lippy on, the hair done, makeup, everything before I would go live or show up anywhere. To be honest with you, when I first started online, I wasn't even, you couldn't find me. Yeah, my privacy settings were set up so strict that I was posting stuff when I decided I wanted to do this online business and then wondered why nobody commented. And it was because I hadn't adjusted the previous settings about, who needs to see it, no members of the public. But anyway, the point being is that we've got to be out there And we've got to show ourselves to the world. And the best way to show yourself is through being you, who you really are. So whereas there's nothing wrong with having a nice hairdo or looking nice, we all want to look nice, it elevates us. True confidence comes when you can go live or go online without any, because the makeup or the hair or the clothes don't define who you are at the core. And when you can do that, and I do coach women on that and get them to a point where they can do that, but there is a technique to it. It's not something that can happen overnight for many, but it's doable. So if women can start learning to peel off the layers of what doesn't define them or serve them and start showing up as their authentic self, again, it gives other women permission to do the same.
I felt that you can still be you and then wearing the things you like.
Absolutely.
Sometimes it's like it's a society molding us. We need to wear a smart casual, for example, in the workplace. It's still the norm. I know that it's like uniform, right? Isn't it?
Yes.
But then some people, maybe or me, because I'm more creative, so I don't work in the office, so I have the freedom to wear what I wanted.
Yes.
Even pajama when I work.
Yeah. Me too. Me too.
Yeah, so I don't feel guilty about it.
No, why not?
Yeah,
exactly.
No. And yeah, so it is interesting. But then when we want to like go out, I would dress up in the color and things like that, and like so show it and then. But then I've realized one thing one day. So I was in the event. So basically, I always have trousers on. Normally.
Right.
Because that's how I normally carry myself. And sometimes because I'm working in the event, I'm photographing. So I have to wear trousers. It's just more convenient. But then there was one day, one event, I was wearing a dress. People treat me differently.
Wow.
I'm not sure it's a wow or good or bad. I mean, seriously. Because I want to be treated like just how I am, who I am, the authentic self. But then why on earth this still happen? Like when a woman wearing a dress, then they're more respected in some way.
Yeah. You're right, actually, because it goes back to tradition. A lot of society has trained us that women wore dresses and skirts and men wore trousers. And so if a woman wears a dress, you are treated differently. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but people look at you differently. It's more traditional than it is nowadays. If you go to a wedding, back in the days, if you had you wouldn't have your shoulders bare. You'd have to cover.
Yeah.
And so, society changes. What can we do? The culture of the world, the way it is now, we kind of go with the norm. The key thing here is to be you.
Yeah.
And decide for yourself. If you want to wear a dress one day, fine. And if you don't, that's fine. And if people want to treat you differently because you're wearing certain things, then that's on them. It's nothing to do with you. And so you want to, if you as in the royal you, women in general need to feel confident showing up in whatever they decide to wear for whatever reason, and don't, again, going back to asking for permission.
Oh, I love that.
Don't ask for permission from anyone.
Yeah.
Decide for yourself.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your time
Thank you,
today.
Tina.
It was so great to be with you.
Thank you, Tina. It's a pleasure, and thank you so much for inviting me. I really do appreciate the opportunity.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you.